So hello everyone, welcome back to the another project demonstration series video. So in this video we are going to show like how we can use the chat GPT in WebView. So how we can use the chat GPT in our mobile Android phone device or any other emulator or any other physical device. So in this we are able to see like how we can use the chat GPT in a single cellular devices or in a mobile devices. So as we can see, the usage of the ChatGPT is increasing day by day. So in this video, we are going to see like how we can use it. So let's get started. So from here you can see we have a four navigation bar of the Android Studio. So we have to click here, and when we click here, we have to go to the file, and we are going to do the project setup. So how we can do? We can click on new. Okay, and here you can see a new project. So when you click on the new project, so you can see here is some activity screen is given. So it is known as the activity creator dialog box. So you can just create an activity here from when you starting a project, you can get this UI. So you have to select the empty activity if you are using the Jetpack Compose, and but if you are using the basic view activity or the navigation view activities or empty view activity, so you can use any of the view activity according to your need. So you can also use the C++ language, which is called the native C++ gaming activity if you want. So in this we have to select the empty view activity and click on next. Here is the something you have to fill out. So first of all, like you have to fill the name of the application, and secondly you have to name the package name according to your need and according to your organization or according to your college student projects. So you can give them whatever the package name if you want. So you can select the language here, and you can select the location from here as well. So you can select the location. Okay, you just click on there and you can create your own folder on or your own path. So in this you can select the language as well, Kotlin or Java. So if you wanted to create your application in Java, so you have to select the Java language, or if you have to select the Kotlin, so you have to select the Kotlin language. So here is the main thing is come in the picture. So basically it is the minimum SDK version. What is the minimum SDK version you are going to use in your application? You have to decide it here. So here is the API level 24. You can see a Nougat and Android 7.2 site. Like you can, the application is going to be executed in below version of 7.0. So here you have to see how much percentage that you are going to cover. So basically your app will run in approximately 97.4% of the devices. So there is a lot of devices in our country, and there are a lot of Android devices in the whole world as well. So your app is going to run approximately 97.4% of the devices in the world. So here you can also see the build configuration language, Kotlin DSL. And if you can see Kotlin DSL, you have to recommended by the Android developers and Android community of the Google. And you can also use the DSL plus Gradle version catalogs, or you can use the Groovy DSL. So this is the build configuration. Configuration is nothing but it's just a file that we are going to insert our dependencies, our package name, our IDs, our API level. We are going to select it here. So when we click on finish, so we are going to create an activity and application according to the name that we have given. So I actually have created the approx the previously one. So I just need to demonstrate my project. So I have already created. So I don't need to create it. You have to create it according to your need. So I have to escape it. So here you can see a manifest file. So like when you click on finish, you are going to get this type of file generated automatically. Okay, so you have also created the main activity here. So you can see the main activity. Okay, so and you also need to create a layout file as well. Here you can see a layout file. In this layout file we can see step by step, like we are using the constraint layout. So constraint layout is the basically main used layout of the parent layout of this screen. And then after we have given the width and the height is match parent. And after that we can see the Android X swipe refresh layout. It is basically used for swiping and refreshing the web view. Here we can see the web view, and it is the web view that we are going to use show our ChatGPT UI layout, as we can see in our browser. So you can see here in the things like we are going to the main activity, like how we can do it in the main activity. So I've selected the Java language for this. So here you can see like we have the main activity class. In this here we have the private val user agent. Like what type of agent that we are going to use here is the Chrome and the IP version and the mobile Safari. So what type of the thing we are going to use is present here. So it is the chat URL. Like what is the URL here? Like we can see the chat.openai.com. So when we open this website, we are going to visiting to the chat GPT URL. So here we are using the activity binding as well, and here we have some WebView and swipe replace layout. Before going forward, like I want to show you the build.gradle file, like where we have to add the dependency and all the things as I already said. So here we have to type just double shift and build. Okay, so it is the app label build model. Yeah, you can see here is the namespace and here is the application ID as I said. Here is the version code and here is the version name. So this is the build type here. Release, like if you want to release your application on the Play Store, you are going to use the release one. But if you wanted to just debug one, so you can also create a debug version as well for the build type. And here we can see the view binding is enabled. We can enable this by using the true keyword. And then after we have used the compile source compatibility version Java target compatibility version, and Kotlin option as well. So here you can see all the libraries that we are using, like swipe refresh layout and the constraint layout and the material design, the app compat and the core one. So here we have using all the libraries. Okay, so that's all about the build.gradle file. And after that I am going to visit to the manifest file. So when we click on the manifest file, you can see we have the two permission here. So the first permission is the internet, and second one for the network state, like the network is available in our device or not. So here we can see we have the Android label as well, like ChatGPT and mipmap. Like in mipmap folder, we have the round icon and the other RTL icon. So here we have presented. So like you can see in activity there is a body named as the intent filter. Okay, so what is the intent filter is doing? Intent filter is nothing but it is the line which represent the operating system to activate the activate the activity. Like the first screen is going to open or the icon is going to be create, we can direct it in the intent filter. In this intent filter you can see the here is the action and here is the category. So we can just use it for launching the apk file from the particular screen what we want. So let's move to the main activity class again. You can see here is the suppress lint of the set JavaScript enable. So we have suppressed it, and like you can see the onCreate method binding. Here if we have initialized the binding, here is we have initialized the set content view. Here we have initialized the web view. Here we have initialized the swipe layout. So here you can see we have used the build.version sdk.int. So build version code is tiramisu, and basically it is the Android version code. So we have to set up it, and if the web view can go back, then the web view can go back, or else we have to finish the activity. Other else on backplay dispatcher add on the callback. So we have added some method here for handling the web view. And the third one, like we are going to show here. So what is the window? Like window, we are adding the flags, manager and parameter and layout parameter, we can see here. And here you can see the status bar color. So we can set the status bar color as well here. So here you can see we have used some scope function, which is called as the scope function in Kotlin. So we have using the scope function dot apply. So we are going to apply the things in this scope function in this web view. So after that, web view has added the JavaScript interfaces here. So we are going to pass the Android here, and you can also see that we have the web view client, and in web view client I should override URL loading. Okay, so we have used it. Override fun like on page finish. So on page finish that we are going to what we have to going to do is the this thing. Okay, so here is a navigator and here is a trim intent. Okay, So we are going to do this type of thing, like what we are going to do on the swipe refresh layout. So in swipe refresh, like when we pull down the screen, we are going to reload the web view. Okay, so here is the webview.load URL. So you can also see here we have some thing like web interface or the context and the other clipboard and copy text data. So we can do all the things here as well. So let's run the application and see how our app is going to work here. So just click on this play button so we can execute our application. So here is our emulator. So we are launching our activity. Here you can see the splash screen. Okay, so we have to wait for some time, like if our internet and other things are going to be work properly. So you can see we have loaded the chat GPT here. So here, this is the message box where you can reply. So you can just type hi and click on enter. So here you can see like we are getting the data. Hello, how can I assist you today? So this type of thing that we are using the chat GPT, it is not basically we have integrated the chat GPT here, but we have integrated the web view according to the need of the chat GPT. You can also sign up here for your other stuff. Otherwise you have to when you if you wanted to store your data or if you wanted to store something, then you have to use the login or sign up thing. Okay, so you can do it easily, and also we can just use it according to our need. So that's all about this video. So if you like this video and if you wanted to create a project like this, or if you wanted to generate your own AI project, so you can also mail us on the contact@codersarts.com. So thank you everyone. Thank you.